So recently I bought a second Panasonic G85, and you may be thinking to yourself, now why didn't you just upgrade to a newer camera? Well, I'm going to tell you right after this. All right, guys, welcome back. Now here's my 4 reasons why I stick with a 5-year-old camera instead of upgrading. My number 1 reason for this is that glass is so much more important than the body right now for me. So camera bodies can range from anywhere from $500 for some good ones, or like all right ones, to $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 if you're getting into the red camera kind of area. And if you buy a camera body like that, yes, you're gonna have that great, you're gonna have a great quality, and you're gonna have, you know, super slow-mo, 120, 240, you know, frames per second, just crazy speeds, and you vlog and all the things that come with that. And yes, that's very good, and of course I would want that. But for right now, lenses are going to be the thing that I need to invest in more of, so it, you know, it can carry me through longer. This Panasonic G85, it does have its downsides to not being able to do really fast autofocus, but since I'm used to filming things with manual, I'm okay with that. And so I really want to focus on getting good lenses. I'm about to order one right now, which is a good cine lens, 85mm, and that is gonna be so good, and you can expect a video on that. The lens I use primarily right now is a good little lens. It's cheap, but it's good. It's the Lumix 25mm, and it doesn't have the best like focus. It kind of lags just because it's an electronic focus, but it does the trick, and I've produced some pretty good things with it. My second reason for sticking with the Panasonic G85 is that it has, along with its 4K 24 frames capability and its 60 frames HD, you have a 5-axis stabilization within the camera. And coupled with a lens that has stabilization as well, it proves to be a very nice handheld camera. And I love to do handheld. I do it a lot, especially if my arms get tired. I'm like, let's get that thing off, and I do handheld, get some interesting shots, something that you might not see usually if you might not even think about it if you're using a gimbal or a monopod. So I really like the ability to go handheld. Going handheld for shoots, or depending on what project you're working about, can give you kind of more of a gritty feel, a little bit more of that camera shake, kind of more real, raw, and depending on what you're going for, it can be a very good aspect and a very good way to film your films. My third reason for keeping this camera around is because it's never had a problem overheating, even if it's like in the sun and filming the whole time. It's been okay. It even stood up to a Canon camera. I went on a shadow shoot with one of my friends, and their camera actually died. And if you have a dead camera, it's like you having no camera. And so it's imperative to have a camera that doesn't overheat and give you issues like that. Now, my fourth and final reason for keeping this camera is because the battery life is actually really good. Like, I can do a whole day shoot for one camera, 4 batteries, and that's not with charging anything. And so 8 batteries for 2 cameras for the whole day, and I am golden. I just hate having to charge things while I'm on a shoot. It gets really annoying. But I did come up with a little solution. Actually, my brother, he gave me the idea, so props to him, and then I put it together. And I'm going to be showing you guys a little portable charging station that you can make probably for free with the things that you have at home. So stay tuned, because that's coming out super soon, and I'm super excited about it. And that's my 4 reasons for why I'm sticking with a 5-year-old camera instead of upgrading right now. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope these reasons inspire you to go out and create something beautiful. My last little comment is that it's not the gear that makes the filmmaker's skills make the filmmaker. Now, I'm sure you've seen a bunch of videos of the comparing and contrasting beginner with really expensive gear to expert with crappy gear, it really makes a difference how much you learn and how you know how to use the camera and the composition and everything like that. It all goes into it. So it's not exactly about the gear, but the gear helps, of course. It's kind of like a yin and a yang kind of thing. It's both, but don't get bogged down with, you know, oh, I need to get the newest, best thing to make good content. I'm kind of here to show you guys also that it's possible to do it without the absolute best gear. And I'm excited to do this project with y'all and show you guys some more videos. If you guys like this video, please like it down below. And if you haven't already, I mean, consider subscribing. It doesn't hurt anybody. And if you guys want to, if you like my style, you know, you like my swag, you guys can help me out and support my channel by buying a fresh, clean t-shirt with the link in my description right there. So you guys can pause this video, go check a look at that, and then come back. And make sure you guys never forget to always be creative, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.